Hey everybody, it's mngapro with the Q&A video that I promised you guys a while ago. And what I want to show you before I get into the video is the new project I've been working on. So what this is my, try to stand up. I don't want to give a shadow on it, but this is kind of my name, the new project, the name for the new project that I'm working on. It's my own story. It's going to be in my style of art. These are just the first couple of pages that I've done. This is page 1 and 2. It's pages 3 and 4, and a lot of these drawings, you gotta bear with me. They're pretty rough draft. You can see I still got the X's on their faces. You know, from when I drew them, you still see the circle of his head. And I can't put the camera directly over the paper because it'll make a shadow. It's nighttime, so I'm gonna kind of hold it at an angle. I hope you guys can still see it. But yeah, these are the first couple of pages I'm doing. I really like this one. I like the way that sketch came out. But yeah, so they're really rough, as I just mentioned. The comic itself for the contest I want to enter is the Shonen Jump. Either I want to enter either in the Shonen Jump Next or Shonen Jump Treasure Jump contest. And those are two of the many contests that Shonen Jump holds every month. I think the Treasure Jump is every month. The Next is every couple of months. You can enter for that. I think you could send it in every month, but they only have it they have it 3 times a year. It's like a seasonal kind of thing. And so yeah, so this is just what I've been working on. I'm trying to finish this pretty quick because I have 2 more other stories that I want to do. I already started writing the other one out, and let me show you guys something real quick just to get off track right here. I got this campus notebook from Marukai, the store I told you guys I go to. It's really nice. The lines in the blue one though are really, really small, and so you can't really. The writing, it's like a lot of writing, a lot of small writing, and it's kind of gets squished and it gets sloppy at times. But you know, this is just for my reference, so I can go back and when I make the name, I can refer to this and then, you know, draw it on the paper here. So you can kind of see the process that I'm doing right now, and I'll explain this maybe in another video. I'll go through a whole process, but this is kind of what I do. I'll draw it, I'll write it out, and then as I'm reading it, because when I'm kind of making this a 2-thing video. I'll explain this in another video. You guys can wait up for this. So here's some more pages, and I've just been going through these. The contest, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but the contest is 31 pages long, and so that's how long this name is going to be. Sorry if I'm kind of moving the camera too fast. This is the last. Is this the last page I did? Let's see. Here's some more. The hand's kind of cool, but the drawings are pretty rough. So if they're hard to see, then sorry about that. Just kind of did them in a couple of seconds just to get the idea down. Here's the last page, and this is page 23. So I think I'm bad at math, but 23 plus 8, I think it's 31. I don't know, but anyway. So yeah, I need about 8 more pages to go, and then I'll be done with the rough draft, and then I can have my friend translate it. Hopefully, he'll do it for me, and then I can you know get on inking it and make it into a manuscript and try to send it in. I don't even know if they'll accept it since I don't live in Japan. I don't know if they'll accept the entry. Hopefully they will. You know, if they think it's good enough or something like that. All I can do is hope and see what happens. Maybe they'll mail me something back. But anyway, enough about that. You guys will see more videos on that on the newest project that I've been working on a little later. But for now, let's just get into the questions video. Okay, so here's a question from Manuscursa. I hope I said that right. It says, I would like to know if there are any more contests coming soon, because I would definitely compete. You could do something like Stalking and Karaoke Fire. I think that's what they are called. Anyway, good luck. See you later. Okay, that's a pretty good question. I do want to have more contests since the last one was kind of shaky. I didn't really, do it right, I don't think. I kind of just said, you guys do this, and then the prize is this. I didn't really give enough guidelines, or it wasn't organized enough in my opinion. So I will have some more contests, and this karaoke and stoking fire that she's talking about, or he's talking about, is it's like, you know, those are 2 more. It's kind of like one contest that Shonen Jump has, but the stoking and karaoke are 2 ways you can go about doing the contest. I think one of them is like you write a story for a manga, and that gets judged by one of the manga artists or manga writers for the month. It changes every month. They're the judge, one of the people that are published in Jump, and they'll judge your story. Or it's like you draw, I think like 3 pages or 5 pages of a name or a rough draft, and they go over that. And so that's what she's talking about, or he's talking about when they're saying the karaoke and stoking fire. Yeah, but I will do something like that. I'm actually going to mention the winner of the contest at the end of this video. I know I haven't done it yet, and that was a while ago, so that's bad on my part. Next question. It says, what mangas inspired you to draw manga or get into the industry? Well, that's kind of a funny question. That comes from 345 Raiden. I'm not really in the industry. This is just kind of something I'm doing for my bedroom. I have a desk. I got manga supplies set up. Most of my desk is composed of like manga stuff, but I got pencils and I got drafting tools and stuff like that. Like this thing right here, this little cut mat. It's pretty dirty, but I got all kinds of stuff like that. I'm not really in the industry. It's just something I'm trying to do for fun on the side while going to school and stuff like that, and seeing if something if something happens with it. I can't talk tonight, but anyway, yeah. So it's just something I'm doing for fun. As far as mangas that got me into anime and stuff like that, I think it wasn't really manga or anime at first. I've just been watching a lot of cartoons since I was, little, and 2 of the major influences on that I think were Sonic the Hedgehog, which at the time I didn't even know was Japanese. I thought that was an American cartoon, like, for the longest time. I think only a couple years ago I found out it was Japanese. And then, like, Totoro. I watched that movie so many times when I was little. I watched it so much, it's like I might as well have bought the movie 10 times, bought 10 different copies of the movie. Because what we did when we watched that, we rented it from the movie store. And it was like, I don't know why my mom, I guess she couldn't find it, but she might as well have just bought it, because we literally rented it so much. Just I don't know how much she spent on renting that movie as many times as we did. But yeah, stuff like that. And then a little later, I got into mangas like Dot Hack. What version was it? Dot Hack, The Legend of the Twilight. I saw that manga. I got into that. What else? Bleach. I was really excited when I saw like a cover for Bleach, because it was a different art style I'd never seen before, and that was maybe back in 2003 or something like that. Like when it first came, it wasn't even out in the U.S. yet. I saw an ad for it coming out in the American Shonen Jump, and I was like, oh, I gotta get that. I can't wait. But I didn't get it. I forgot about it and didn't get it learn about it again until a couple years later. Other mangas like, I don't know, I think another early one I read was Eyes. It's I-S. And it's like a love story manga. But that was a little late. I was like in high school when I got into that. D and Angel was another big one that I kind of first got. One of the first ones that I ever bought. And yeah, I'm just looking at all the mangas that I have right now on my shelf. I'll do a room tour of my videos, or I'll do a video of my room, like a tour of my room maybe, just to show you guys what it's kind of like. Okay, next question. This one says, this is one for your writer. Can you give us some advice on how to make an idea to an actual name? It's my biggest problem in writing. And I mentioned that at the beginning of this video when I showed you guys my name and my notebook with notes in it. I'll explain all that in another video. Maybe I'll finish it by the end of this week, or maybe at the beginning of next week, because I want to start putting out videos again, because I've been letting you guys down. I'm on winter break right now, so I got a while till I go back to school. And so videos will be popping up, and that's like a big one that I want to do, because I can really explain that really good, because that's what I'm doing right now. So that answers that question. That's from Ro Iyamar.